I asked you to pick out my outfit for the Renaissance Fair, and this might be my favorite outfit yet. A few weeks ago, I posted 4 polls on my YouTube community page. I asked you to choose my color scheme, my origin, my class, and my animal companion. First, let's talk about the color scheme. I'm not gonna lie, there was this tiny part of me that hoped that you guys were gonna push me out of my comfort zone and pick like maybe gothic or something for my outfit color scheme, but you guys know me too well. And you chose nature colors, so I did not have to buy anything new for this outfit, but I did end up making a few new things for this outfit. The Ren Faire isn't until tomorrow, so tonight we're doing what I would like to call a dress rehearsal, and we're gonna try on a bunch of stuff and see what we like best together for this outfit. Let's start with our skirts. I love this, but I feel like it's more colorful than nature colors. I love this one, but I want something that's just like a little bit more. That leaves me with these two. I think I'm leaning towards this one. I thrifted this skirt last year and it's just one of my favorites. Another tip for Renaissance fairs, wear shorts underneath your skirts or your dresses, trust me. As we get into the rest of our outfit, I want to tell you the next thing that y'all voted on was my origin. And you, very unsurprisingly, chose fairy. Once again, there was a little part of me that hoped that you would choose like dragonborn and I would have to go all out and figure out how to do scales, but thank you. Thank you for choosing fairy, actually. I was visiting my parents this past weekend and I was telling my mom that I was looking for a shirt that just gives fairy. And she was like, oh my gosh, I have a shirt that is just fairy. Y'all, look at this shirt. Hold on, let me put it on. Obviously, I'm gonna layer it. I think I'm just gonna wear this belt. The next 2 things I'm about to show you are things that I made for the outfit that I'm so excited about. If you've been on my live streams, you might have seen me making this piece. This is my crochet fairy shrug. It turned out more magical and better than I could have ever imagined. I feel like a fairy. I completely feel like a fairy, except for one thing. We're missing the wings. And guess what? For this project, I made wings, so roll the tape. For my origin, I was so excited that y'all chose fairy because this gives me the opportunity to make something I've been dying to make for a long time, fairy wings. Y'all, I watched so many videos of people making fairy wings. I literally went up to so many people at the Ren Faire last weekend who were wearing beautiful fairy wings that they made and asked them how they made their fairy wings. I've gathered so much supplies and I still just don't know how this is gonna go. I just don't quite feel prepared. I'm gonna use this cardboard to draw out like a stencil of my fairy wings, and then I'll try to like bend the wire around it. I like that vibe. The good thing is I only need to draw it once, and then I can just make the same thing twice. I don't know what kind of wire this is, but it was in my dad's garage and it's like not too thick, but it's still like sturdier than the aluminum. The aluminum just bends really, really easily. I might use the aluminum to do like some of the decorations, but not like the actual base of the wing. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. I am just using 3 different types of wire and bending them together and trying to make them match this. I feel like this is so much harder than everyone makes it look. So I use the really tough wire as like the outline. And then I'm using this like softer aluminum wire for like my details. And then the tiny wire I'm using to like secure everything together. Y'all, the more I look at this, the less I want to cover it. I think I just want this to be my fairy wing. Can I just have like a wire fairy wing? I'm gonna make the second one and then put it all together, like put it on, and then let's decide. Now that I have both of the wings done, I'm trying to put like this wire thing in between them. And the goal will be for this just to go down the back of my shirt and then kind of be like secured in by my belt or corset or whatever I actually like end up wearing. I've seen so many other people do it like this and it works really, really well for them. I'm not sure if it's gonna work for me, but I'm going to try it and see what happens. These are my beautiful fairy wings. So literally, what you do is you just take this. I don't know if it's gonna work with my just t-shirt, but you just like put it down the back of your shirt. Oh my gosh. This is without like a tight corset shirt. I think with like my corset belt thing on. Sorry, I'm looking at myself in this little monitor. You guys, is this gonna work?
Oh my gosh, it looks awesome.
Does it actually? I can't really tell.
No, it looks so good.
I'm filming. Come give me a reaction.
No.
So with the corset belt just over top of it?
I was like, holy smokes.
I think it's awesome.
You think it's awesome? What do you think, Dad?
It's great.
Oh, I love them.
She was a fairy.
Those are so good.
Like,
I love how they're up above your head. That way people see them from
yeah.
the front, right? I like that too.
Yeah.
I wanted them to be lower at first, but I think I like it.
No, I like it because you can see you from the front.
Oh my gosh, I need to go look in the mirror and like really be able to like see it. And here are my finished fairy wings. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. They're nothing like I planned for them to be, but I think I like them even better. I've yet to try them on with this outfit, so let's see how this goes. Now in theory, I just take them and I slide them down. And they're gonna go all the way down to where they're underneath my belt. And my belt, in theory, should hold them in place. Oh my gosh, I really hope that this works with this outfit. Oh my gosh. You guys, can y'all see this as well on the camera as I can see it in person? Because I am magic. This looks like pure magic. Oh my gosh. Cue the comments of she was a fairy. Oh my gosh, wait, this is so good, y'all. This is so good. Oh, also for fairy, we have little fairy ears. Out of all the ears I've tried, these are my favorites and they're really cheap. I will link them below. They actually go like over your ear. They just look so real, it's crazy. That completes everything for our fairy category. Let's move on to Druid. If you are unfamiliar, Druids practice nature magic, and so I was completely unsurprised when you guys chose Druid. Of course, I have a plethora of nature crowns. I've got a bunch of different moss and flower crowns that I made. Any of these would be super pretty, but I'm kind of leaning towards one of these. I have this nature crown that I think is absolutely gorgeous, but I also have this nature crown that I'm really leaning towards, partially because it has deer antlers and I love deer so much, but partially because this one actually just like stays on my head a little bit better, and for Ren Fairs, that is very important. If you have yet to see my video of 10 things you need to know before your first Ren Fair, I will link it at the top. To go along with my nature magic, I think I'm going to bring the moon with me. And I think I'm gonna wear my little crochet acorn. And this little guy actually has a jar inside that I used to hold some of my trinkets. And the very last thing that y'all chose to complete my Renaissance Fair outfit was my animal companion. Now you could have chose a duck because you guys know I always take little duckies to the Ren Fair and give them out to everyone. You could have chose Becca, which is my chicken purse that so many of y'all know. You could have chosen a dragon, and y'all know how much I love my little dragon, even though she might be cursed. But y'all actually ended up choosing Tilly, who sadly I cannot bring to the Ren Fair. You cannot go to the Ren Fair with us, baby girl. So I got the next best thing, this little kitty that looks like Tilly. To the bottom of the cat, I literally just screwed on a magnet, and then I have this little piece of metal. And in theory, this should work. I should be able to put the metal under this. I'm gonna put the cat on it. This outfit is amazing. You guys did such a good job. Oh my gosh. The only thing left that my character needs is a name. I actually went on one of those like fantasy name generator sites, and I had it generate 4 random names for a fairy. And right now, as I'm sitting here filming this video, you guys on my community tab are voting for the name of my fairy. The voting is gonna end tomorrow, right around the time that I'm gonna be getting to the Renaissance Fair. So when I get to the fair, I will let y'all know the name that you chose. I think this dress rehearsal was pretty impeccable. So I'm gonna go get some sleep, and then tomorrow we're gonna go to a Renaissance Fair together.
We had so much fun today at the Tennessee Renaissance Festival. I got to meet so many of y'all, and thank you again for picking out my outfit. This is officially my favorite Ren Faire outfit I've ever done. And before we go, I have to tell you that the name that y'all chose, wait for it, drum roll please, my official name is Meadow Morning Toad, the fairy. If you're new here, I'm Hiiiiiiii. Welcome to the Sunflower family. I'll see y'all in the next one.